Hello, welcome back to the Driver Mod. On this video we're going to be showing you how to do an oil change on a 2011 Chevy Cruze with a 1.8 liter Ecotec engine. So this is what you'll need to complete this job. A basic set of hand tools. A creeper will make things more comfortable. A jack, which we have over there. Ramps didn't work. The vehicle sits a little too low with the like the fuel efficiency guard, if you want to call it. So we have it supported on jack stands. You'll need a drain pan. You'll need a 24mm socket for the oil filter cap. One oil filter. Here's the part number for the Wix filter. It is 57674. And you'll need 5 quarts of 5W30 full synthetic oil. So in this video we are going to be using the Amsoil 5W30 XL series motor oil. This is 100% synthetic oil. It's good for 1 year or 12,000 miles. So the first thing we're going to do, remove the oil fill cap, set it to the side where it won't get lost, pull the dipstick. You should always check the oil level before you're doing an oil change, just to see, see if the vehicle's burned any oil, might address, or signify of some, mechanical issues going on inside the engine. We've already done that. Engine oil level's full. So now next, the oil filter is located on the top side of the engine. We're going to release that first to allow all the residual oil that's in the filter canister area to drain back into the oil pan for a good solid drain. Position your drain pan directly underneath the filter just in case some does come off, or come out of the cap rather, and then use your 24mm socket and break the cap loose. Once you get it to the point where it can spin out by hand, go ahead and do that. And as you can see, a little bit does come out. Just let it drain a little bit. And then go ahead and remove it. Next, go ahead and remove the oil filter from the cap. Place that in your drain pan. Empty the oil that was in the cap as well, and then go ahead and remove the O-ring. Your new oil filter should come with a new O-ring. Find your new O-ring in your filter set. Go ahead and put that on. Give it a little residual oil. Snap the new filter in. The cap, the side with the tabs goes into the cap. And then go ahead and line the filter up and spin it down as far as you can by hand. Then take your 24mm socket and finish tightening it down until the filter housing cap bottoms out with the engine. Once it does that, go ahead and give it another 1/8 of a turn, and that's it. So now we're good to go below and drain the oil. Alright, so now we're going to drain the oil. You'll find the engine oil drain plug at the very far back of the oil pan near the exhaust flex pipe. So go ahead and take your socket and socket wrench and go ahead and break that free. Position your oil drain pan. Continue to back it out until it comes out. If you can try and back out in a way that you can feel when it breaks free, you can go ahead and remove it and make as little of a mess as possible. Just let that drain for 5 to 10 minutes. Once the oil drain comes to a drip like this, you can go ahead and thread in the drain plug as far as you can by hand. Then go ahead and take your ratchet and tighten it by hand. Always start it by hand and then use your ratchet to finish it. Snug it down. Then use some brake clean to clean up the area. Now we're good to go and go up top and add the oil. Go ahead and insert your funnel. And add your engine oil. I've been using and installing Amsoil for over 6 years now, and I've never had one powertrain related failure when using this oil. The amount of protection and durability you get, as well as the performance and fuel efficiency benefits by using an advanced synthetic like this, really becomes tough to beat, especially when you use the oil as it's capable of being used. I mean, this oil right here with the preferred customer membership program, which I'll leave a link to in the description as well, ends up only being like $7 a quart. So for $7 a quart, you can go a full year or 12,000 miles, where a lot of other oils, yeah, it might be $5 or $6 a quart, but you can only go like 4,000 to 6,000 miles. So not only are you doing twice as many oil changes, but you're spending over twice as much as well. And if you opt to go with their Signature Series line of oil, which is the step above this oil, you save even more money. I can spend, you know, on this vehicle, for example, a Signature Series oil change, if you do it yourself, which if you're watching this video, you're probably going to do it yourself, it's going to cost you for the oil and filter about $60, and you're going to be able to go the entire year, or depending on your application, 15 to 25,000 miles. I've done it myself multiple times. Right now I have a Ford Fusion with a 2-liter EcoBoost with 176,000 miles, and I've been doing 14,000 miles on the oil changes the entire life of the vehicle. Still all original. So definitely give their oil a try. And if you end up, you know, for whatever reason not liking it, I've never had any complaints either. That's another thing. The people that use this oil, no complaints, and they keep coming back and getting it. So there's got to be a reason. The vehicle calls for 4.8 quarts of oil, so this is our 5th quart, so we're gonna stop it just short of being empty. Go ahead and reseat our dipstick. Reinstall our oil cap. Now we're going to go ahead and start the vehicle and check for leaks. I'm just going to check the filter area, make sure it's not leaking below. Obviously, check the drain plug. And we don't have any oil leaking. So now we're going to let this run for about 5 to 10 minutes, build up some temperature. Then we're going to shut it off and check the oil level. Once you go ahead and shut it down and let it sit for a couple minutes, check the oil level, make sure it's full, add as needed, and that's it. So this is how you complete the oil change on a 2011 Chevy Cruze 1.8 liter Ecotec engine. I'll leave a link above with the oil reset procedure process. Thanks for watching. Hope you found this helpful. We'll see you on the next one here at the Driver Mod.